Hi, and welcome to the 6th episode of Star Spotlight.
Good evening, I'm Parker Ostertag.
And I'm Chu Yang Yang.
Today, we'll be talking about the blood drive. Isn't that right, Chu Yang Yang? Over to you.
Yeah, we will be talking about the blood drive, Parker Ostertag. And Sydney and Tiffany want to go check it out. Blood.
Sibley's having their annual blood drive.
We went to go find out more.
Normal day at the blood drive, we get to school, the volunteers, at 6:45 in the morning so we can wheel in different things for the phlebotomists. And I work at the check-in table, so we have to check in the different students so they are able to know the different information that they need, and so they're ready for their blood to be taken out of them. And after the people or patients get their blood taken out of them, they get to go to a canteen area so they can have different complimentary drinks and snacks. And after they go to the canteen area, we have student escorts to escort them back to class.
Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. More than 41,000 blood donations are needed every day.
Blood cell transfusion is approximately 3 pints. A single car accident victim can require as many as 100 pints of blood.
This year our blood drive is Friday, April 17th. Our goal is to collect 105 units of blood. Last year our goal was 100 and we did surpass our goal and collected 102.
There are many ways for you to sign up and save a life.
In order to sign up, you can come see some of the volunteers at the lunch tables. We'll be at all free lunches this week and the week after spring break, or you could also go to the nurse's office to sign up.
Alright. This has been Tiffany
And Sydney
reporting for the Spartan Spotlight.
Thanks, Sydney and Tiffany. So this is how you give blood, right?
Hey, whoa. Hey, whoa. Don't do that.
Is that not how you give blood?
Well, actually, no. Not in America.
Oh,
Unless you are in the mafia.
that makes sense. Parker, have you heard about that food thief that's on the interwebs?
What? His name's like Jamil?
Like Biscuit Bone. Have you also heard of the two Asian detectives named Zach Long?
And Daniel Arrowhead?
Well, anyways, back to Biscuit Bone. Franz and Colleen went to go find out who that is.
He stole my corn.
On today's show of Dr. Tasha, we go behind the scenes to interview one of the world's most criminals, Jamil Neckbone, a food stealer, a corn robber, and today he will talk to us about one of his conflicts and his addictions.
Jamil Neckbone, I want to thank you very much for coming on to my show.
It's Biscuit Bone.
Biscuit Bone?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. You want to go on by explaining to my audience why you're here today?
I mean, what do you want to know?
Start off by telling us about your addiction, if that's okay with
What
you.
addiction? It's a lifestyle. That's what I like to call it.
It's a lifestyle?
Yeah.
Is it normal for you at all to steal people's food?
It is normal to me. I mean, we all gotta eat, right?
So there I was just trying to eat my corn, and I had a few kernels going in my mouth, and out of nowhere some guy just sprints up and knocks my corn out of my hand, right onto the ground. I went to pick it up, but he was down there eating it already. Didn't even care, he just started eating my corn.
Brendan told me about his corn. You want to explain what happened?
I mean, God made dirt. Dirt don't hurt. I had to do it.
Biscuit Bone, do you understand you're going to be doing some long, hard time in prison?
Man, look, I'm gonna be doing the same thing I was doing when I was out.
Doesn't prevent you from doing it at all?
It doesn't. I already took 4 inmates' food already.
What did you take?
Doesn't matter. I mean, anything. Whatever they had on their plate.
I want to thank you for coming to our show. Mind if I have a quick break? Quick break! Mr. Biscuit Bone. Mr. Biscuit Bone.
I told you not to bring no food around me.
You need some help. Security!
I was playing.
Security!
They thought I was playing. I swear to God.
Thank you for coming to the show. Can I get a bite of that?
Thanks, Franz and Colleen. Over to you, Parker.
Got you loud and clear, Chu Yang Yang. And now we're going to be moving on to the next story about Molly. Who goes to this school, in fact?
Sharon and Lauren, we're gonna go make a profile on Molly Yang.
Over to you, Chewy.
Hi, I'm Molly Yang and I go to Simley and I'm a senior. I've been dancing for probably almost 10 years, and the past year was just my last year, so I'm done now. Just recently in 2014, we won all 3 of our competitions, so that was pretty cool. The kind of dancing that I do is typically traditional Chinese or traditional Hmong dancing. It varies, really depends. Each dance is typically around 5 minutes, no more, no less. And we usually learn about 4 dances a year. 2 Chinese ones and then 2 Hmong or Thai dances. We practice once a week, so on Sundays, and typically 4 or 5 hours. And then when competition comes closer, we add in a lot more practices during the weekdays and stuff, and that's typically around 4 to 5 hours as well. And then when I'm not dancing, I like to sleep and I like to eat, and I just like to hang out with my friends.
Thanks, Sharon Lauren, on that profile on Molly Yang.
I know her.
But Parker, I can't seem to find Molly. We apologize for that dance break. It was kind of inappropriate. Anyway, over to you, Parker.
I agree, that was a bit unnecessary. Now we're gonna move on to spring sports.
So Parker, what are your favorite spring sports?
Oh, I do some push-ups. I was driving once and my shirt fell out of my car and I had to run a bit. So that's like track, I guess. I do track.
Yeah.
This one time, my cat was on the other side of the living room and it was licking itself. So I got mad, so I threw my shoe. That's like shot put, if you. I mean.
Yeah, no, technically, yeah, that is shot put. My favorite spring sport is hockey.
Who's worse here?
Yeah. Sydney and Kelly want to go check out spring sports.
We noticed that spring sports have started. We want to go see how the teams and the individuals want to improve from last year.
So the baseball team last year was about 6 seniors, I want to say. I can't really remember, but this year we have a few returning starters like Walker Rogers, Travis, Cole, Joe, even Kamakani, Zach Langton, and some others, but I think we'll be pretty good this year. Hopefully win a conference, because our conference is going to be down with the amount of United losing all their seniors and such.
We lost some seniors last year, I guess, but we're pretty good again, I think. I hope.
The lacrosse team hopes on benefiting from their morning and afternoon practices as well as through their team's potential.
I am one of the co-captains for the lacrosse team, and we plan on improving a lot from last year to this year. We're going to be doing some stuff in the morning at the school, and then we'll be having 2-hour practices after, which is a big improvement from last year.
This year's season is just all about potential. I think a lot of new kids have some good potential. Like Jacob Myers, potential. Josh Halloran has potential. Also Jacob Hagman, potential.
Oh yes, a lot of potential. And then I mean our captain's Michael DeLeon. I mean he kind of has potential.
Potential, a little bit of potential.
But, I mean we have a lot of potential.
Yeah, potential.
I believe that if our team chemistry will improve, our work ethic will improve, which will improve our chances of winning.
Well, we've been playing with a lot of the girls, same girls as we have throughout the summers growing up and stuff. We have a lot of upperclassmen this year, so we'll be pretty strong.
The track team is in hopes that their returning runners as well as their new runners will help them succeed in this year's season.
We're going to have a really good season this year. Got a lot of new runners. Stefan is probably going to make it back to state in the 400. Hoping Alexa can make it there with her sub 60 coming back from that quad injury. Probably got some good newcomers like Ashley Perrin and my sister in distance and sprinting. Got some good long jumpers and triple jumpers. Jake Myron's probably going to make it to state in the long jump, Melissa Tanucci too. Got some good high jumpers, Blake Shefnick. Going to have a great year this year.
The golf team hopes to improve this year as well as have some of their players make it to state.
We're going to have a lot of new guys and expecting a lot of improvement from some players, and hopefully we can keep up the good year that we had from last year.
Hope you guys have a great season. This has been Sydney and Kelly reporting for the Spartan Spotlight.
Thank you, Sydney and
Jeremy? I think the producers are saying
Tiffany and Kelly.
Sydney
and Kelly, thank you for your story.
I learned a lot about summer sports.
Oh my god. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Spartan Spotlight. Be sure to follow us on all of these things. They're not going to be up here, I'm just kidding.
So we're just going to name them off. It's going to be Google Chrome.
www.com.
Instagram.
YouTube.
Facebook.com. Vine.
Spatulas.
Twitter.
Vine.
Spotlight.com.
eHarmony.
Tinder. And, you know, Club Penguin. That's...
I don't know the lyrics.
Yeah, we're not Franz and Kaleem.
Yeah, I wish I were, in fact, that Swagalicious.
Don't do that.
Alright.